Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about and compare these two lipsticks. They're both from Maybelline and one is the Superstay Ink Crayon and this one is a more recent one they came out with, which is called the Ultimatte. We're going to compare these, how the formula is scent-wise and all of that. If you want to know more about these, keep watching. So the Superstay Ink Crayon came out quite a while ago. It is a very good formula. It's one of my favorites. I just don't use it as much because of the color, because this color is like a very cool toned pink. It is a super creamy formula, like it glides on your lips. It doesn't tug on the lip. This is kind of like a self-setting formula. It's super creamy as you apply it. You have time to blend it out and everything. And then it kind of sets, almost dries in a way where it just does not move anymore. Like it just lasts so well, but it's still not difficult to remove. Like it's not like a liquid lipstick at all. It's super easy to remove. So it's kind of like a magic formula. So creamy, yet such a good staying power and is very easy to remove. I think that just sounds like the most perfect formula ever. That is why I love it so much. I just don't have any other colors because all the other colors they have are colors I have in my collection. So that is why I only have this one. This one is in the shade 30 Seek Adventure and I do really like it. Like to use it as a blush is very pretty, or like mixed with a nude lipstick as a base and then this like more on the inside to create like a blurred effect. I think it's very nice and I do really enjoy it. And now you may be wondering what are like the main differences to this new one, which is called the Ultimatte. First and foremost, you can definitely see that the packaging is a little different. The new one is shorter. It has like an ombre and depending on the color you're getting, this color here at the bottom is also kind of according to the lipstick shade. One I have here is $4.99 more blush. Oh my god, it's such a beautiful rosy kind of color. I'm wearing it right now, but I have it mixed in with Beige Babe from Maybelline. This is such a beautiful rose kind of shade, and what I love about it is that it doesn't lean too warm, but it also doesn't lean too cool. So I think that this one could cater to a lot of people, even if you're warm toned or if you're like me and you're neutral to cool. I think the shade will really flatter you. It is a more deep looking shade and it can go pretty dark, especially on me because I have such light skin, but mixed with a nude like created gradient, I think this is the perfect everyday color and you want to have a healthy amount of color on your lips that is not too much, but it's also not too little. This color, more blush, is so beautiful. Aside from the packaging, it's also the formula that is a little different. Right off the bat, feel like does not last as long as the Superstay Ink Crayon. And I think that is because of its formula, because the Ink Crayon has more of like a standard, like creamy formula. Comparing these, this feels thicker, but it's not that it's a thick matte, it's still a very thin matte, and that is one of the crazy things about this one because it feels super creamy and thin on the lips. This one on the other hand, if you have ever tried Korean kind of blurring, airy, silicone-y kind of lipsticks like the Romand Zero Matte, more blurring, very trendy lipsticks right now that just feel airy and cloudy, almost powdery, like the MAC Powder Kiss lipstick actually. Something like that. This is what this feels more like. That means this one is super easy to blur and create a very beautiful gradient, or if you just like lips that look super cushiony and very, very like velvety, this is such a good formula for that. I just feel like this formula fills in your lip line a bit better and makes your lips look more like flawless than the Superstay Ink does. So this is what the shades look like. This one is 30 Seek Adventure. It is the Superstay Ink Crayon. Beautiful, cool toned pink. I should wear it more. Like the more I look at it, I'm like, why don't I wear it as much? This one is $4.99 more blush and it is the Ultimatte one. It's so beautiful. It's just such a beautiful rosy color. It would look good on so many people. In terms of the scent, it is a very sweet vanilla cake kind of scent. The Ink Crayon is super strong. As I was just swatching, I could smell it. If you have tried the liquid lipstick from Maybelline, it's the exact same, but it's super potent in this one. So if you're sensitive to scent, don't buy this. Pretty intense, I do have to say. This one has the exact same scent, but it's a lot lighter. I think that having both is not a bad idea because I just feel like the formula is so different. This one will not blur as much as this one does, but this one also doesn't like last as long as this one. That is why I have both. That is why I love both. I really do recommend both. It just comes down to personal preference. There definitely is a difference, so will not recommend one over the other. It really depends on what you like. I do think that the ink crayon has more shades because it has been around for a longer time, so I really hope that they expand the shade range on these ones, on the Ultimates. I hope this was helpful for you to kind of decide which one to get or like which one suits you better, and if it did, give me a thumbs up or don't. It's up to you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!